what should I say about it? What can I say about it? There's a lot to say about it. I don't have a lot to say about it, but you might. So that's why you're here with me today. That's why I brought this rifle to you today. I'm making it LT, which I can only assume stands for light T. I wonder why they didn't call it LW. Short stroke piston. You're thinking to yourself, come on, man. Come on. Go ahead and restart this. Check that to make sure I'm actually within frame here. Go ahead and do that. Legit about to freaking roll over up in here. Hey, got the SIG here. This is in fact the SIG MCX Spear LT. Stands for lightweight LT. What a unit, right? Look at this thing. I think they did a pretty good job on it. I've heard some good things about it. I've heard some bad things about it. I reckon you'll hear that with just about anything, especially when it comes in at the price range that this one comes in at. Well, why don't we go over it a little bit, talk about the rifle a little bit, get you guys more familiarized with it, and then, we'll head on down the way, do a little shooting. Let's do a little shooting here, boys. It's not always pew pew, it can also be different noises. It is a short stroke piston. So short stroke means when you pull that action back, there's a little pin right up on her that reciprocates due to your gas. It's going to pretty much punch the BCG. There are 2 recoil springs inside of here, opposed to your standard buffer tube that many of you are probably used to seeing. So there is an advantage to that, and that would be that you can fold the stock. I really like the fact that you can fold this and just lay down some heavy cover fire. Let's see if I can do it from this angle. There we go. Kind of have to push the button down and lift the stock up. So pretty cool. A little bit smaller. This is a rifle. This is a 16-inch barrel with the full handguard. So, there's that. I like the stock they're including. All right, there we go. Gotcha. I like it. I'm not too picky about stocks. As long as I can put it up on my shoulder, I'm down. I really like the look of it. I like how slim it is. It's kind of got that like J-Mac look to it. I think they did a good job. A little bit of a cheek weld there. I have not shot the rifle yet, so I can't speak too much on how the comfortability factor is on this unit. But so far, just doing some dry fire, and it's pretty tasteful. I like it. It's real nice. Real nice. All right, I guess I should continue on with the features of the rifle. Like I said, short stroke piston. You've got a dual recoil spring inside of there. So that's going to return your BCG back to the front, back to where she belongs. Nice SIG branded grip. I really actually like this grip a lot. I'm a big fan of their grips. I like the angle of it. I like the texturing. I like the pocket down here that you can put Reese's Pieces, M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms, Skittles, lemon heads. There's a lot of things you can put in here. So that's a huge benefit there. Does have a dust cover. You don't want to get them dusty in there. Full ambi control. So you got your ambi charging handle. You've got your ambidextrous safety, short throw safety on the right hand side. So I have found for where I hold the rifle, it doesn't get in my way when I am firing. Well, of course, like I said, I haven't shot it yet, but dry firing in my underwear at my house, haven't had any issues with that. A ambidextrous mag release, so you got your standard, and then on this side, you got your mag release there, and then an ambi bolt release, which is pretty dang cool. So pull that back, and hold it. So this guy right here, let's see, right there. Cha! So that's pretty cool. You know, because obviously that's built right into the lower. You don't have to use the bad lever. I was actually talking to a gentleman today about the bad lever. He likes it. So I've never used one personally. So if you guys have used a bad lever, let me know. See how it does for you. A couple other things about the rifle. It does have a couple QD spots on the lower there. I'm not a fan of putting anything right there. I feel like it gets in my way. So I put the sling here. The sling, since we're on the sling, is made by Riker. So Riker Products, they do a lot of really cool and very unique AR accessories. So I highly recommend checking them out. They have this foregrip that goes to the side. Oh, I'm falling over. They got a foregrip that goes to the side opposed to underneath. Really cool design and idea. I really like what those guys are doing. So check them out. And the sling is legit. Came with the QD points. The sling is very durable. It's got your quick adjustment here, and that's Riker, R-Y-K-E-R. I think they got it in multicam and black. And then this isn't a bungee, but it's like very well padded, just with like excess sling material up in there, and it is comfortable. It's probably one of my favorites. I like how slim it is. There's plenty of adjustment. So yeah, check out Riker Products, guys. They're doing some cool stuff. I got a BCM forward grip on it. It's got that like slight angle to it. Kind of weird, but different. I like it. And I feel like it's in a good spot. It's right by, oh yeah, right by the adjustable gas system. So big advantage to this gun right here with it being the short stroke piston. It's very easy to adjust the gas. Looks like I just did it. So, and it's got little indicators, so there's a negative sign pointing that way, so I can only assume twisting it that way is going to be less gas and more gas going, I guess if you're looking this way, clockwise. Yeah. And then it does have a 3-prong flash hider on it with the SIG suppressor threads. So what I have heard is that this thing is on there. Like SIG was like, you know what? You're going to run our suppressor. You're not going to run a suppressor at all. So they rock set it and torqued her down. From what I have heard, on a couple other videos, some guys had some real trouble getting it off of there. So if I do end up, you know, getting a suppressor someday, because I don't own any, I don't know, SIG might be a good choice just so I don't have to take that thing off of there. I also like the look of it. I think that 3-prong's pretty cool looking. I don't understand why they had to torque it down so tight, but they did. And then I put a Surefire Scout light on there. I'm not this light, like I like Surefire. I just don't like this light for the aspect of its throw. It's not like the Pro model, I think it's what it's called, or there's a new one out. It wasn't out when I bought this. I really love the mounting system they do with them, but this one is like more for CQB stuff. Like it is not designed to throw a beam very far, and I'm a flashlight nerd. I love my flashlights, guys. And this ain't one of them that I'm like too crazy about, but it's a good light. I mean, they're super solid. And then I put an EOTech EXPS 3 on here. This is the one with the 4 dots coming down on the reticle, and then this is the 5x magnifier. So pretty slick design. I like it. You guys ever look through these magnifiers without lined up? Like, it's kind of just like a monocular. Kind of neat. Hey, that's pretty neat. My complaint about magnifiers is that my eye, like the eye relief on it sucks. And so you have to really get up on it and to actually utilize the full circle up in there. And I can't bring it, I don't want to bring it back any further because then it's like disrupting my ambi charging lever there. So, you know, there's that. So these are obviously proprietary foregrip or thing here. It's been a long day. So you're not going to be swapping this out for something different unless someone is making it aftermarket specifically for this upper, because this upper actually extends all the way to right here. There is, yeah, right yonder and right there is where the brake is. And so, you know, you would have to find a handguard, but this handguard's sick. I really like it. I'm a big fan of it. It's got the spot for your gas adjustment. The only thing I wish it did have was a reinforced QD adapter right there, so I didn't have to use this BCM one, which I don't mind. I mean, they're super cheap, but you know, I wanted to use it on another rifle I got, so the hell. For the cost of this thing, you'd think it'd come with one extra QD point. It did come with it on stock, and they are anti-rotational, which I do enjoy. I don't like my QDs rotating. The trigger on this is actually really nice. We are clear. So why don't we go ahead and do a little brake on that trigger. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, for a factory trigger, that's pretty rad. For the cost of the rifle, I'd like to see a Geisley in there, but Sig's not going to drop that in there. Forward assist, and one thing that I don't know about, and I haven't done any type of research on this at all, but this little plate right here, I don't know what that is. I assume that it's like something. Yeah, it's definitely something. But, oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So somebody tell me, somebody chime in and be like, look, you idiot, that's for the quantum fuse dilator. A flared magwell there. That's kind of nice. That's real nice. I like that. I like the color. Is it FDE? Is it Coyote Tan? I really don't care. Someone can tell me. All right, here we go. So the rear of the lower receiver is a pick rail. So if you were like, hey, I absolutely hate that stock, I want an adjustable stock or whatever, you can definitely find yourself an attachment that'll have like a buffer tube thread on there, and you could do it that way. You could go with like a JMac, you could go with a Midwest Industries. There's a lot of Picatinny stocks out there. So kind of cool that they didn't like integrate this into the lower receiver. That was wise of them. So that way you're not stuck using the SIG stock. But again, I think it's sexy. Oh, she's already scuffed up. Oh no. We're gonna head down that way, head down there, do some shooting, run a little bit of drills. I'm really trying to get more into running drills opposed to mag dumping into trash. Now don't get me wrong, all right? I love mag dumping into trash, okay? That's where I came from. Those are my roots. But I'm gonna try and do a little bit more of training and stuff, you know, get to that tactical operator status. All right, guys, we'll see you down there. Sun has gone down. It's nice and cool. Got a nice backdrop. It's looking mighty fine. Got a couple steel silhouette targets set up to the side of me, to my left, your right, my right, your left. And we're gonna do a little bit of running. So got my battle belt on, got my suspenders because, you know, I am based and suspenders are based AF. This is what the cool kids are doing. They wear suspenders. And I am one of the cool kids, so here I am. Also, these are a huge help walking around with this belt. I might have too much stuff on here. Got my med kit, you know, some things, granola bar or whatever. So yeah, I actually have not sighted in this EOTech at all. It's close, so we're just gonna run with it for now. Try and get some, you know, some content before we run out of daylight. I am going to do a little bit of night running though, because I do have this little thing on here. So I will talk a little bit here, and then I'm going to back up and shoot the gun because I do not have a microphone, and so you are listening to me through my telephone. That's right, touch tone, dial tone, telephone. I do want to say one thing. I'm running MFT mags here These are their these are their windowed mags. Actually pretty legit. I like MFT. They are like super affordable, and they're making some really cool stuff like this right here, the unicorn rainbows and ice cream cones mag. And if you think that's not cool, then what are you doing here? All right. No, actually, I was curious. You know how on like a buffer tube AR you can slap the stock just to get it into battery? All right. It's the LT model. Stands for lightweight. Like I said, I haven't even zeroed this EOTech in. It's probably just auto zeroing itself at this point. It's self-evolved. It's got AI programmed in. So let's find something to like run to and then shoot at it. Got a piece of wood here. You got to get in shape if you're out of shape. I'm out of shape, so I'm going to get in shape. Anyways, there's a bunch of tires over here, so that's cool. Maybe get some slow-mo shots of it, doing the like you know, that stuff. Can't believe I fell earlier. It's good, it's great, it's good. It's all fun in the sun. Oh, dusk. I think that's pretty darn good for Rat Meow. I might, I'll probably do some more filming on it when it gets a little bit more duskier, a little bit more darker. Dang, what size is that beetle? That's a nice beetle. So, here we are, all by myself. I'm singing. Third. All right, let's do this without falling over. Shit, definitely gonna fall over. All right, 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 all right. Check it out.